folks, it's Ben. I'm here with another car maintenance video, surprise, surprise. Doing the shock absorbers on a 2006 Chevy Uplander, which I think I have the year right, so look at me go. The current shocks on the van are leaky. They're not bad, they're just leaky, so might as well go ahead and do some preventative maintenance and get these things changed out. They're not too bad. I'm going to say this now, but I'm going to regret it. They shouldn't be too bad on the Uplander. They're two bolts, one on top and one on bottom. But let's get under the car and see how it actually is. So we got the, if you turn around, we got the car on ramps because we should be able to access our top bolts, which we'll give a try to first. Right from up here, there's a hole right behind the wheel. So if we get an extension and a socket in that one, we can hold that side. It's right there. If I had a light, it'd be easier to see. Yeah, my hand's here and it goes, there's a hole there. We'll light it up later. And the bottom's just on the pretend axle. So hopefully. This and the nut are both 18 millimeters, so you'll need a ratchet and a socket for that. It should come right out. Now this one up top doesn't have an actual nut on the other side. It seems like it's just a piece, so you're only doing the stud, which is cool. And the bottom one done, there's not a lot of force on it, so it should come right out. I could probably drip rocks on myself from here. You can probably switch it around, so I'll drop that out. That's that. So we have the new shock and the old shock, and they look the same, so that's good, with the exception of this. I kind of noticed this on the end of the bolt when I was taking it off, and I didn't realize the nut was matching. This vehicle does a lot of gravel driving, and it had actually eroded down some of the hex of the nut and the end of the bolt down to nothing. So only what was protected by the shock didn't get damaged. Same with the shock. If you notice, it's not dented, it's eroded away from so much gravel going by. So that's not cool, and I didn't realize it was so bad. Otherwise I would replace this, but for now we're just going to have to reuse it. The top, on the other hand, is just peachy fine. What I'm going to do is slap some grease into this hole, and we'll put some anti-seize on both of the bolts so that this one's fine. Probably ought to swap them, but anyway. What I'll do is I'll leave this one on the bottom, and the next chance I get the car, I'll get some replacements and we'll just replace them. We won't have to do anything with the top end. But anyway, put some anti-seize on the bolts and nuts and some grease in the holes just to keep it from not getting stuck, and we'll stick the new ones back in. Put the bolt through, hopefully, and go from there. Look about lined up.
Not quite. Needs to go in a little more.
Down.
There.
There?
That was it.
Okay. That torque seems fine. There's no actual rotational force on this really. I guess it could slowly ratchet itself out, but really all it does is go up and down, so that don't have to be super duper tight. Let's do this bottom one, and I think we're done after that. Okay, so the hardest part about putting shocks in is getting them squished up. These are gas charged, so they want to be long if they want to, it can be. So, and then I always have a tough time getting the bolt back in the holes, especially when I'm not looking at it directly. Rotate that around, maybe. I'm gonna drop it in that. Put the wrench upstairs. Not gonna matter. Okay, that was that. I guess I didn't need a wrench for this side. It's already kind of tight enough. And like I say, it's not super tight. So the other side on this car is identical to this side. So we'll leave it at this for now, but do both always. Never just do one. Unless it's new and you wreck it, and then you got to put a new one in. But if you have any questions, go ahead and ask. If you have any comments, feel free to leave those too. And subscribe to my channel for more repair videos, especially on this car, the 2006 Chevy Uplander.